All right, so I'm at the same place I was at for my last video. It's got a big poker room. So I mentioned I wasn't sure exactly my net wins and losses there. I was down, I'm sure if I have it on my head here. Hang on. Okay, I think I was down around 2,100 in my last two visits. And then tonight, after 4 hours, 15 minutes, I won $5,300 beyond out of pocket. So $600 out of pocket, never had to go back into my pocket. And so I ended up winning $5,300. So that $5,300 minus 21 is what, about $3,100 net in the last three visits. So I also have mentioned to you that I've been playing a more modest bet spread here. Out of concern that maybe the casino's backed me off here numerous times over the years. But it's been a year and a half since I was last backed off here. But I just got this feeling the last time that they just, maybe something's changed in the management or something, or I'm also coming at very busy days. So the pit personnel they don't have dedicated pit bosses. They rotate their dealers in and out of the pit job. So they're extremely relaxed. They never scrutinize play. And of course, the folks behind the cameras might be scrutinizing. But tonight, look at all these people. This place is packed. So that maybe have given me some cover. In addition, tonight in particular, a guy sat down next to me and he said, I'm a crazy player. I make crazy plays, which means he makes terrible blackjack decisions on his hands. He splits fives, he splits tens against everything, and so on and so forth. I saw him he doubled his 14 against the dealer's 6. And of course he lost that hand. But anyway, that I think also can really give a card counter terrific cover for their own bet increases. Also, my last two visits here, positive counts are very rare. I think maybe 3 or 4 or 5 for the whole 4-hour session. This session, about every other shoe went into the positive. And I was sitting next to people who were getting the worst luck for the cards being dealt to them, and I'm getting the best luck. So I was enchanted. The cards dealt to me were magical. I didn't have to play that well to win tonight. Also, one of you pointed out, and I think that was smart, that if indeed this casino is eventually going to start watching me again, they'll get the license plate off my new used electric car, and if I come up here and want to charge it, they're going to notice me right away. So that is something to be concerned about going forward. However, I'm not. As of now, I'm not concerned, and I'll just focus on coming here on Fridays and Saturdays when it's crowded like this, and just hope for this to carry on. So again, a net, what did I say, 3,100? Net 3,100 on these last three visits. And
how are you doing, sir?
Hey,
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, I just got a call from surveillance.
Oh,
I think you know why.
No.
You're an advantage player.
The surveillance told you I'm an advantage player?
That's what they said, so I have to ask you to leave.
Okay, I'm on my way out the door.
All right.
I don't want to be any trouble for anybody.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Gosh, if I'd left 5 minutes ago like I planned, you'd have.
I don't know. I just got a call from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not an expert. You wouldn't ask. I don't gamble.
You're a smart man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate you being polite.
Sure. All right, sir.
Good night. Well, there you go, folks. They were watching my play. I mean, I was. The first table I sat at, I cleaned out all the orange chips. Here, hang on a second. I got to get dressed for this cold weather. All right, so it'll be in a couple of years now, or a year and a half, until I come back. And for the person who noticed that, they're going to notice my car now. As I walk out, they'll follow me via their cameras and see and mark my license plate down on my car being charged. So I'm grateful, though, that they have car chargers. A lot of casinos seem to have them. So I'm grateful for that. So if I hadn't been making this video with you all, I'd have gotten out of the building before they could tell me not to come back. So I guess they would have spotted me. before that. Yeah, so yeah, I cleaned out all the orange. This casino, the table max is never more than $300, so they only have the biggest chip denominations, the $300 chip. So I cleaned out all their orange chips at one table and went to another table, and they had quite a few there, so I didn't get into that. But I didn't clean that tray out, but I did take another half dozen out of there. So anyway, all is well. So on my drive home, I ruminated a bit. I think here's my working theory about how that back off came to be just now. Get out of here. I don't think they knew I was counting while I was at the table. I did have to give ID, or I let them take my ID at the cashier window, and of course I made a phone call. And I'm certain that they have my name in their database, and I'm thinking they just my name pinged in their system, and they sent down to that security guard to come tell me to not come back. Oh, that casino's burned for another at least 12 months, so I'll come back next winter. So that's good. $3,000 in 4 visits, so I'll take it. Other than that, I think that's the whole story. If I can think of any more, I'll add to it, but here we go.